Hey y'all, this is Dan with the Southern Paddler Channel. It is Saturday morning, it is 6 a.m. and I'm at Guntersville State Park with my brother, Alabama Floats. There he is down there, reeling in the catch of the day maybe. We drove in yesterday afternoon, got here about 2:33, and we're at the primitive campsite at Guntersville State Park at their Town Creek primitive campsite area. So we drove in and purchased our spot and got set up, got a little firewood gathered up, built us a fire and just kind of hung out, got settled in yesterday evening. Today we're going to just take our time, getting ready, about to get the fire stoked back up, making some breakfast. Dave's already fishing a little bit. Here shortly we're going to hop in our kayaks and go up Town Creek a little bit and check it out. So but we're just going to kind of ease into this morning and not get in a real big hurry about anything. So I'll check in with y'all later. All right, we got us fire going again this morning. Got our coffee made. Here, my brother, Alabama Floats.
Hey, hey.
We are we are just enjoying some coffee here around the campfire, making us a little breakfast, and gonna get some food on our stomachs, and then come up with a plan for the rest of the day. We are just going to enjoy the beauty of watching the sunrise. We saw an incredible sunset last night. The sun set over the water to our left where we're at camp. So the sun's coming up back behind us now, right kind of where the camera's pointing. So you can already kind of see a little bit of the sun hitting the trees on the far side. So it'll be to us here in a little bit. So we're just going to sit here and watch the sunrise and enjoy some breakfast and just take it easy. And then we'll check in with y'all later. All right, well, we are on Town Creek, which is comes off of Lake Guntersville. We are at Guntersville State Park. My brother Dave, Alabama Floats, and I camped at the Town Creek primitive camping site last night. Had a good time, but we're going to go upstream, up Town Creek, and try to see if we can, just if it narrows down a little bit. Dave's fishing, I'm gonna do some fishing here in a little bit. We just kind of want to explore this area. I don't know if the cameras are picking up the color or not, because it's kind of partly cloudy. The sun's trying to come out, but there's a few clouds, but we'll just see what happens. It feels great. It's probably in the 60s now, high somewhere in the 70s. It's gonna be a nice mild day, but it is beautiful. For the first week in November, we're just happy to be out here and be able to enjoy this scenery and be on the water, and so we'll check it out a little bit and let y'all know. Hey. Woo, let him fight. Woohoo! Ow. unbelievable. Definitely better out of the wind.
Yeah. Ooh, there's the wind laid down a little bit.
Yeah.
It's pretty brutal there.
That was brutal, no doubt.
I didn't know they was over here.
Well, it's a little after 12. We've gone up the stream about as far as we're going to go today. Didn't make a lot of ground. We fished a lot on the way up. Plus we were fighting the wind the whole time. So we've decided we're going to turn around, just head on back, call it a day. It's been nice. It's been fun to explore. It's been pretty. It's a great great place. Just wish the wind had, we didn't have wind, it'd been a lot funner. We could have gone further, but it is what it is. Still a good trip. So we're going to head on back, and I might check in a little later before we get back to the truck. Yeah. All right, Alabama floats. Waiting out the rain. What do you think?
I think this is rough.
We've had a day, haven't we?
Not what we had in mind.
No, no, it's not.
We were thinking 70 degrees, sunny, bare-chested, soaking up some ultraviolet radiation. No, sir. Rain, wind. I don't think it's going to let up either.
It may not, and we may just have to paddle back in this mess.
I think we're going to have to hammer it out. Oh.
I see it. Look. Back towards the boat ramp, but we're not in any hurry. We're fishing our way back, just taking it easy. The wind's laid down a little bit. It hadn't rained in a little while, which is a good thing. It's rained, had about 3 different little rain showers. They were short and small and light, so it wasn't bad. But the problem is that they were calling for about mid to upper 70s and sunny, and we've seen glimpses of the sun on a couple occasions, and for the most part it's been this cloudy. Temperature's still fine. It's I don't know what the temp is. It's probably in the low 70s, upper. It feels great. It feels great, but we just not had the sun that they called for. We had rain, which they didn't call for. So those 2 things were unexpected, and of course we weren't prepared for the rain. Maybe should have been, but I mean, really, it was like 5% they were calling for. It's like, who's going to pack rain gear for 5%? Probably should have, but anyway, lesson learned. So we're just, but we've been fishing. Fishing hadn't been good. I probably caught a dozen or so teeny brim, and the kind that probably, if you fish a lot, they annoy you. I hadn't fished in a while, so it's been fun, but
you know, it's just, they're just too tiny, and we're just not doing a lot of good. But, you know, my brother and I, we've talked about it, and this beats sitting on the couch, and this beats being at work, and this beats a lot of things. And not that it's really even that, I mean, it's great, it really is. You know, the weather's been a little surprising. The fishing hadn't been good, but I mean, all in all, matter of fact, we even just talked about, you know, do we want to go back? And both of us are like, no, we're not in a hurry. We don't want to leave. Let's take our time, and we want to use up every bit of daylight as we can out here. So that's what we're going to do. So yeah, it may not be the best weather, and fishing ain't that great, but we're outside, we're enjoying it, and it's gorgeous. I mean, I don't know if y'all can see this, but you see some color right there, and look across the way there. Here's my boat, and look, just kind of parked on a big old huge stump right there. My foot for reference. Good old nice little park bench on this little driftwood and stuff. Now here in Guntersville, and we're on Lake Guntersville, this is Town Creek, backwaters Lake Guntersville. They only lower the water about 2 feet. In Decatur, they're on Wheeler Lake, you know, they'll drop it 4 to 5 feet every year. It's just what TVA does. But up here, only drop it 2. So this may be about as much as they're going to drop, I don't know. But yeah, but it's good. It exposes little places like this that you can get out and take a little bathroom break, as I had to do. But yeah, we're outside. It's gorgeous. It's a beautiful fall day, and we are not complaining. We're just taking our time and enjoying this, you know, day, and whatever it is that it presents us, we're gonna take it and go with it. So it's been fun, and we're still enjoying it. So like I said, we're just gonna ease on back, and I'll check in with y'all in a little bit. All right, folks, it is 5 o'clock, and we are wrapping up this trip. We got the boat ramp in sight. We were enjoying being outside so much, even though the fishing wasn't that great, the weather hadn't been just spectacular. Everything calmed down. It was a nice evening, so we decided just to take our time and chill for a little bit. But it's about dark. We're headed to the boat ramp, and we're gonna load up and head back to Decatur. So appreciate y'all joining in our trip. Hope you enjoyed it. If you get a chance, check out Guntersville State Park. We did the primitive camping. It was a lot of fun. Plenty of water here to paddle and fish, explore, and so y'all check it out, and we'll see y'all next time. And a parting word from Alabama Floats.
It's dark.